Wonder if the music's still going on.
It sounds like it.
I think so. It's yeah. Great.
It's launch week.
It is launch week.
Had to mix in some audio into the.
Yes.
Love it.
Sweet. Cool. Wow, we have 10 people online. This is great. This is awesome. So I'm gonna slowly fade this music out as we it's DJ Equilibrium over here. Well, this is cool. This is exciting. Our first ever launch week. It's been a wild ride so far, from launching on January 7th a few months ago to where we are today. It's just been awesome. Just to give everybody in the audience a little recap of who we are, what Jellypod is, and then we'll dive right into day one. My name is Pearson Marks. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Jellypod, and this is my co-founder Jason. And Jellypod, we built Jellypod as a way to amplify human storytelling. Jellypod's a platform where anybody with an idea is able to come to the platform, upload source material, whether that's files, videos, links, PDFs, spreadsheets, and some things that are new this week that we'll announce later on this week. But take those ideas mixed with content and create AI podcasts. And our mission at Jellypod is to create a platform where it's easy to go from idea to sharing that idea with the world all in one place. In the past, I've always really enjoyed podcasting, listening to podcasts, but I never really went to the distance and created podcasts like many people do. I feel like nowadays there's all these podcasters out there, from the Joe Rogans and Andrew Hubermans of the world, to the Brian Johnsons, and everyone has a podcast. But there's a lot of people out there that actually have really unique, interesting ideas that may be intimidated by the amount of effort required to go out and to create a podcast. And so Jellypod is that platform where anybody can come, bring in their source information, files, create an outline to guide the script and the narrative, design their AI hosts, their backstories, select their voices in over 25 different languages, and then edit the transcript and publish their podcast to all the major podcast platforms like Spotify, YouTube, RSS, a custom website, all through within Jellypod without the need to go to any other hosting provider. And you can just do everything from idea to creation and distribution right on the platform. And so to kick off with Jellypod's first ever launch week, we're doubling down in this idea of visual storytelling. This is something that was been heavily requested. I think we're just about to hit 20,000 podcasts created on the platform this week, and one of the most heavily requested features is the ability to show their podcast, to create a podcast that's not just audio, something that's visual, something that I could watch. And we're super happy today to announce the audiogram feature. So day one of launch week is the introduction of audiograms. So audiograms is that visual waveform that if you're listening to a podcast and you just see, it's just the ability to see something on screen that is synchronized with the audio, and now you can publish to YouTube with video instead of just with audio. And that's at a high level what we're doing, and we'll jump in and demo, I think, audiograms. But Jason, I want to give you a chance to hop in here and just to say something.
Yeah. I mean, it's so exciting. I think this is just one massive step into the world of video for AI podcasting, right? I mean, everyone's seeing more and more of all podcasting shifting to YouTube, in part because of video, in part because of the growth that's available there. So we want to bring that to our AI podcasting users as well.
Right, right. So I think, well, I can demo and just show this off, or unless you wanted to demo and what an audiogram is, because I know you made a cool one.
Yeah, let me pull it up here. I just recorded it. It's kind of meta. But let's see here. So there it is. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes. Let's just there's some black bars on the top and bottom.
I think that's usually, I can shrink my screen and that helps. How about now?
There we go. Perfect.
Sweet. Yeah. So all the familiar work that you might see on Jellypod, whether that be the outline, the transcript, all the control that you want there creatively is still very much there. But what's exciting is this brand new video that appears in the top right corner. What's really cool is the background automatically takes the average color of your thumbnail. So it's immediately going to make it on brand. You will see, Jellypod watermark. This is because I'm demoing from a free plan. But if you're on a paid plan, you can also remove that. Is my audio very distracting right now?
That's good. That's good. It's okay.
Okay, awesome. And so on top of that, this video is responsive to what happens on the left. So it's not like you're locked into what you're seeing here. You can immediately begin to edit the title. You can edit the description.
Jason, real quick. Can we close the sidebar and just give some more space over here?
Yeah, absolutely.
At the left sidebar. Yeah,
yes, perfect. Yes. How's that? Yeah, because I'm like on a more compact screen here. But as you can see here, immediately the edits that were made here were reflected here. If you were to change any of
let's show that again. So that the title, it's
okay. So just to give people why I called this meta. So when making this podcast, I gave it our audiograms blog post that just went out 8 minutes ago. It's just a few paragraphs about the importance of audiograms and why we're doing this. Put it in here, edited the outline, edited the transcript, and here it appeared. So this might be called, introducing audiograms, and you can see it on the right appearing, a way to visualize AI podcasts.
Sweet.
And if you watch the Jellypod 2.0 launch video from today, you'll see this in action as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and one of the cool things about this here is that on the video itself, one of the core parts of Jellypod is to be very opinionated in the way in the design of making it easy for you to create something that's high quality enough to publish zero shot. So just go through once. Hopefully you never need to make edits to your transcript. You can. Hopefully you never need to make edits to the outline. We encourage you to. And the same concept goes with video. So today we're introducing this single template right here where it's your episode image on the left-hand side with your title, your description, and the audiogram beneath. This is responsive. So if you are to, Jason, can you mute real quick? If you're, so the title, the description, and the audiograms are responsive. So if the description is larger, the formatting of the video is going to automatically reflect, so that you don't have to worry about text being cut off. If it becomes too long, we've taken an opinionated stance to truncate the description. But this is just one of the templates. So we'll be looking to introduce more templates beyond just this visual, this one in the next few days, in the coming weeks, and we'll just keep an eye out for those new templates as they're introduced. But this is the first template, and the image is on the left. So the image is automatically pulled from your podcast series image. If you are to go and if you edit the image, then and like give it an episode image that will automatically get pulled in and reflect in the video. So just do you have by chance a an image that we could just throw on here and just show that in action? Let's see. And like Jason mentioned, the background will automatically take a color that matches the theme. So there's a dark Jellypod image. If it's multiple colors, it's going to average those colors out, and hopefully that you just get something that's overall on the first run through pretty good. So I'm going to take a look at the comments real quick. I know we have 17 people uh, online today. Thanks everybody for joining. So Balby, the waveform's okay, but can we change the background image? So yeah, just like I mentioned, the image is pulled from your episode image or your podcast series image if you don't have an episode specific image. The background is just a color, but this is the template for that we're releasing today. More templates will be available in the coming days/weeks. So just keep an eye out there. Keep coming back. If you have suggestions or examples of templates that you've seen other people create, ping us about them. We'll look to recreate or make better versions of templates that you like. So just please reach out, and we'll look to add as many templates as possible, and hopefully create video that is pretty good for you in this sort of audiogram style. So that's that.
Yeah, but just I mean, this is a very exciting moment. But so much work that Pearson did went into just establishing the foundation of video. So so much of the apologies, folks. I have a toddler running around in the background. The main thing that I was saying was that Pearson laid a massive foundation for the ability to roll out all types of new visual formats. So this is just the beginning.
Right. Yeah. So Heidi, about uploading GIFs or even our own videos of background. So yeah, great question. Today, the audiograms is this template, but templates you can expect in the coming days, weeks. I don't know exactly when GIFs or video backgrounds will be available, but it's something on our radar. We're looking to implement. Um, so we have to think a little bit about what you'd like that to be like. Video as a background is something that I could see being a little bit difficult in the current state of where Jellypod's at. Um, just because how do you synchronize the video to the audio without having a timeline? That's something that we're looking to avoid as best as possible. Is this timeline based editing? We're text based. We want to just be able to edit the text and the audio and have that be reflected in the video itself. Um, but but yeah, that's that. Oh, and thanks, Shut of the Dark. Uh, Nice comment that the speed we move is awesome. So thank you. I mean, this week is going to be hopefully a rocket ship. So if you saw any of our postings on Twitter, on Discord, on X, YouTube, Twitter/X. Sorry, I still forget. I wrote down Twitter on my paper right in front of me. But yeah, like we put a rocket ship there because we're hopefully trying to launch features as quickly as possible. A small team. Yeah, Teresa, if it's a video, the audiogram concept is lost, video scripts, captions. I completely agree. There's a lot of opportunity here. We're really thinking critically about how could we make the best um, podcast creation studio, but also just media creation studio. So podcasting is the foundation of our company and the platform that we've built. And podcasts now more than ever are shifting towards being both a video and audio medium. And we want to make sure that we're both able to serve people that are looking to just be audio. In addition, also have the capabilities to have video without just while staying in the same direction of being a podcast creation studio. So I completely agree with you, Teresa, that that we need to make sure that podcasting maintains podcasting audiograms are audiograms and um, video. So I totally agree. This week, so this is just day one of Jellypod launch week. If you're an active user, you may have seen some hints of things being launched in the app. So if you're somebody that is creating those podcasts all the time, which a lot of you are, you might have noticed some new features in there. So take your best guess on what day we're officially announcing those. We decided to just roll out features early, so hop in the app, get just figure out what maybe we're launching which days, and there might be some additional tweaks and things that come out as launch week progresses. So that's that, uh, and yeah, I think the bit like I just wanted to say first of all, I wanted to thank everybody for jumping on to this call. I know it's probably a hard time for most people, except people over there in the EU. So there's a lot of people in Germany and the UK and everywhere over there in Europe. So thanks so much for hopping on. And if you're watching this in the States where we're on the West Coast um, in the United States. Thanks for breaking up the middle of your day on this. But yeah, so I think that was pretty much all about day one of launch week. There's a promo that we're not promo, but there's a thing that we're doing right now. If you tag us on Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube, or make any content and put the hashtag Jellypod Launch Week. Just ping us on the app with that, or in our Discord, and we'll give you 1,000 free credits just for sharing the love about this week. We've been adding a lot of new things, and in addition to that, if you invite your friends to Jellypod, you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner now there's a referral bonus. So if you're getting your friends on to Jellypod, you'll get an additional 1,000 free credits. So it doubles your credits from all the free users, and you can do that up to 5 times. So we have some ways to track if you're referring yourself, so don't try it. But just help us grow, and it means the world for everybody to be here. So, Jason, I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to share, hints for the rest of the week, but
Yeah, I mean, I think that the main thing is as you start to play around with audiograms, please don't hesitate to give your feedback in the feedback box or in the support chat. Both are awesome, and don't be afraid to request things. We're really excited to ship new templates and to make this just the way you want it. I know Pearson said this earlier, but just want to reiterate, it's a two-way street, and we really want to build what you want to build.
Totally. Yeah. And just to call this out, because I think most of the viewers right now that are on the live know, but every Wednesday at 10 a.m. we do something called Weekly Wednesdays, and Jason and I hop on here and we discuss the roadmap, anything that we just recently launched, and maybe things that we're either considering launching based on feedback provided in our Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, hop in there. There's a forum where people are posting product feature requests there, and you can vote on those. So if you want to see something in Jellypod, post it there. And the amount of comments and likes really is a big signal to us to know what we're prioritizing. And I know, Heidi, I see your comment in there about Avatar podcast hosts on our roadmap. It's something that we're looking into. It's super interesting. I haven't personally seen many Avatar-based podcasts do super well in the internet yet, but it's something we've heard. So we don't have necessarily near-term plans on adding avatars yet, but it's something that we're considering. And if it's something that we're considering, it's pretty expensive, honestly. That's the reason. I think that if you've looked at all the other avatar platforms, it adds up the cost. So we're trying to make sure that this Jellypod is a platform that's premium, opinionated, and just delivers high quality outputs. And the avatars are expensive to run. So that's the inside scoop on why they don't exist today. But yeah, I think this pretty much a solid 20 minutes wraps up day one of launch week. Day two, we have more heavily requested features coming out all throughout the week. So we have no video tomorrow, no live stream tomorrow, but there will be one on Wednesday, and we'll recap everything that's come out on Wednesday, and then maybe give some hints about what's coming out on Thursday and Friday. So, yeah.
It's a rapid fire week. There's a lot coming out in a lot of different directions. It's not all going to be video. So we're really trying to push all the things that are possible.
Right. And please share Jellypod Launch Week with your friends, refer friends. Just send it if you're creating something and you want to. If you're creating something, just share it with your friends and family, your coworkers. There's a lot of opportunities here to be creative and create some cool content. So we're looking forward to seeing what everyone's creating, and don't forget to tag us. And I think have a good week. So we'll see you all later this week.